I know for sure I'm not going to win a Super Bowl there. So we here.
We're here. DeMarcus Lawrence, welcome to the Seahawks.
From the field to your feed, what is up, Touchdown Tribe? It's your girl, Coach Chels. Y'all, DeMarcus Lawrence got the last laugh when it came to his Twitter feud with Micah Parsons. And I thought, since he just won the Super Bowl, why not do a little nightcap recap of them discussing the situation, just to show how right DeMarcus Lawrence was about the Dallas Cowboys.
I made my home there. My family lives there. I'm forever going to be there. But, I know for sure I'm not going to win a Super Bowl there. So, yeah. We here.
We're here. DeMarcus Lawrence, welcome to the Seahawks. Thanks for joining us.
Wow. Hold on, Ocho. Micah Parsons in. This what rejection and envy look like. This some clown-ish. D-Law responded, calling me a clown won't change the fact that I told the truth. Maybe if you spent less time tweeting and more time winning, I wouldn't have left. Demon.
I like it. I like it.
Wow.
I like it. I like it.
Wow.
I like it. They don't really feel like that about each other, but you know how it is. When somebody leaves and they go somewhere else and they understand and they see how the culture is, and listen, the Seahawks won the Super Bowl. How long ago? How long ago that was now? That wasn't that long ago now.
2012.
Yeah, okay,
Nah, 20. No. 2020. 2013. 2013.
Well, listen,
the Ravens won in 2012. They won in 2013.
They won more recently than the Cowboys have. I can tell you that.
Correct.
And Mr. Lawrence, who's been in Dallas for a very long time and understanding why they haven't won one, as opposed to how the fans see why they haven't won one, and understanding that Jerry's bottom line isn't really about winning, but making money, he actually has the ground to stand on, being able to say that now that he's going somewhere else. Because he can see how things are run. He can see how things are run. Well, hell, they haven't won a Super Bowl or trying to win one or building the type of team to win one in a very long time. They haven't. So he's just telling the truth, and understand Micah has to do, you got to come, you got to defend your team. You got to defeat the squad.
Yeah. For me, Ocho, you have to be careful when you go to another team because, the emotion of it, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm so happy to be here. This team is so much better than the team that I left. So you have to be careful of that because it's easy to get caught up into that. Because I remember having my press conference and I was like, I wanted to say certain things, but I had to be like, okay, Chef, come on now. Yeah. You be the bigger person. You're happy that you enjoyed your 10 years in Denver. It was an opportunity. Hey, somebody go give you another opportunity to be what you were, and you appreciate that. I'm a little surprised that I'm surprised D-Law said what he said. I'm surprised Micah said what he said, and I'm really, really surprised D-Law responded.
Man, not really. How could you not? How could you not? You got two people that love each other. Hurt people hurt people. Oh, that ain't real.
Yeah, true.
We talk about two dudes that play the same position that been on the team, 3-4 years. How many years they've been together? They don't really feel like that.
Micah Parsons messed up, and I think he knows it. After what happened with Parsons and the Dallas Cowboys trade, how that all went down with Jerry Jones.
If they don't want me here, they don't want me here. I go about my business. I understand the nature of the business. Like I said, as long as I'm here and under contract, I'm going to do what I have to do to perform at the highest level. But if this is them, this is them. There's same way that Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones and other Jerry Jones take care of their family, the same way I need to take care of my family. I got my own 3 kids of my own, so we all need to take care of our own family at the end of the day.
I think Parsons knows he messed up.
Yeah, listen.
We fucked up.
But Ocho is right with what he said with players having mutual respect, like teammates. There is a bond there. So I do think that because of DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons spending time together at the Dallas Cowboys on defense, there probably is still a mutual respect there. They just had a little feud, but hopefully Parsons sees where Lawrence was right.
As always, in any relationships, there are different moods at different times of your relationship. That's what it is. Don't lose any sleep over.
So just to be
That's the
clear,
one thing I would say to our fans. Don't lose any sleep over.
And I think that Lawrence was right on getting out of Dallas. He needed out. And I hate to see players who spend their whole career with a team and have nothing to show for it.
So you think I came down here for nothing? You gonna give me some gas money? You got $5 on it? Would you?
Because the ultimate goal is to win a Super Bowl if you're in the NFL. And that was Lawrence's goal. He wanted a Super Bowl, and he knew what he needed to do to achieve getting a Super Bowl, and that was getting out of Dallas. So that was the best thing for his career. And Ocho saying that Jerry Jones is about the money, not about winning, so true. That's what Jerry Jones is about. I can make a whole video on Jerry Jones. I probably should, actually, now that I think about that. But that's a whole other topic that I need to get into. And Shannon Sharpe saying that DeMarcus Lawrence needed to be careful with what he was saying. I get that. I think that's true. I think you should be careful with what you say because you could end up eating crow.
Just that thing, you don't know what's gonna happen. It's like it has a bunch of gears, but you don't know them. That's the thing.
But thankfully, in DeMarcus Lawrence's case, that was not what happened to him. It was Micah Parsons who ended up eating crow on this. Micah Parsons never should have been tweeting what he tweeted. And I'm glad that it worked out for DeMarcus Lawrence getting a Super Bowl. And after seeing what went down with Micah Parsons himself, with Jerry Jones trading him to the Green Bay Packers.
Jerry, are you considering trading Michael Parsons?
I can't hear you.
Really?
Of all the players that I've ever negotiated with, Michael Parsons is as savvy and knowledgeable and understanding of his financial business relative to football as any player I've ever been around.
I think Parsons should see now that Lawrence was right in what he said, because Micah Parsons himself ended up talking a lot of smack about the Dallas Cowboys after he was gone. Well, not so much the Dallas Cowboys, more so Jerry Jones.
But any regrets at all how everything transpired? Maybe not how it ended, but just how we went about the process.
Yeah, you know, I just wish some of those things never happened. You know what I mean? Like, I wish that, you know, he never brought me into the office and just let the agent speak. And I wish he had compromised our relationship. Like, I thought me and Jerry had a good relationship up to that point and then to this offseason. And it's sad that it went to shit like that.
As always, in any relationships, there are different moods at different times of your relationship. That's what it is. Don't lose any sleep over.
So just to be
That's
clear,
the one thing I would say to our fans. Don't lose any sleep over.
But that's going to be it for this video, Touchdown Tribe. I hope you enjoyed it. I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Something's telling me this ain't over yet.